Archangel Michael says this message reaches you at the exact second destiny aligns with your name, and the air around you carries the hush of a life about to change. A thread you could not see is pulling two lives into one direction with quiet, unstoppable grace. Do not look away as the path in front of you brightens like dawn over still water. You have felt a strange calm that makes no sense, as if an invisible hand has been smoothing the noise and placing your heart on steady ground. That calm is the signal that someone meant for you has stepped into your timeline and is moving closer with each breath. Keep your attention here because your spirit is receiving coordinates and your body already understands the meaning. A day that seemed ordinary now holds the weight of a new chapter written in gold ink. Your future spouse is closer than the world believes, and their message rises like a lantern over your horizon. Let every word settle inside you like rain entering a dry field and bringing life from under the soil. A promise long delayed is preparing its arrival with quiet footsteps and exact precision. Your next steps are not random or wandering because a map is opening beneath your feet. Listen and remain here because the door you prayed for is turning on its hinges with a soft, final sound. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Your future spouse speaks in a language your soul already knows, a language made of steady care and brave devotion. They have studied your light without touching your wounds, and they are choosing to walk toward you with clean intention. Their message is simple, strong, and anchored in actions that match words. They say your softness has not gone unnoticed and your strength has been admired in secret. They respect how you held dignity during storms that could have bent you, and they honor the way you kept your heart honest when confusion tried to twist it. They are not here for your mask, they are here for your essence. You will recognize them by their calm, the way the room settles instead of sparking chaos. You will notice how your chest feels light and your breathing evens out around them, as if an old held breath has finally been released. Your mind will stop racing because the truth never needs to shout. They have walked through fire as well, so they do not romanticize pain and they do not celebrate struggle. They move with practical mercy and courageous steadiness, and they treat commitment like sacred ground. Their love does not perform for attention because it was born to endure. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Your future spouse carries a message that says you do not have to audition for love anymore. You do not need to shrink to be chosen or grow louder to be seen because the right eyes are already trained on you with care. The performance ends here and the real story is ready to begin. They are not intimidated by your calling and they are not threatened by your light. Their hands are not sticky with jealousy and their words are not poisoned with comparison. They cheer for you in rooms that do not know your name yet, and they bring your name into spaces where doors can open. There is an object you keep near you that suddenly feels significant, like a ring, a pendant, a journal, or a key. Each time you touch it, a wave of warmth moves through your body because meaning is being attached to simple things. This is how the divine hides signs in plain sight and leads two people onto the same page without forcing a single step. You will notice alignment in timing, in small bursts of favor, in messages that seem to arrive exactly when the thought appears. Coincidence begins to feel like choreography because everything is quietly working for one conclusion. Your life is being arranged like a table for two and your place has already been set. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Your future spouse is not late because this union has an appointment with precision. Anything that felt like a delay was actually protection, and anything that looked like silence was preparation. The pause ends here, and what was forming in private is ready for public light. They have learned the discipline of honesty and the art of apology, which means repair will always be possible. They understand that love is not rescued by grand gestures but guarded by daily truth. Their character has roots, and those roots can hold your hopes without breaking. You are stepping into a season where your boundaries become gates, not walls. The right one knows how to knock with respect and enter with reverence, keeping the beauty of your garden intact. You will not be dragged out of yourself because the bond strengthens who you already are. Comment your first name to anchor this message in your timeline and make room for its arrival. Write a line that says you are ready for healthy love and steady companionship. Declare with confidence that aligned affection and lasting partnership are permitted to find you now. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Your future spouse whispers through simple signals that your heart can read without strain. A song arrives at the exact moment you needed comfort, and the lyric feels like your private story wrapped in melody. A number repeats at just the right second, and the pattern feels like a knock from destiny. They are not dragging heavy shadows behind them because they have done their inner work. They carry a quiet certainty that does not need to convince or control. Their presence feels like an unlocked window where air moves freely and your shoulders naturally drop. This is not a whirlwind that steals logic or a fantasy that evaporates under pressure. This is a slow, bright sunrise that reveals detail and invites commitment without fear. The rhythm is peaceful yet purposeful, and it gives your nervous system permission to rest. You will experience a peace that does not make sense, and that peace is the signature of alignment. You will feel seen in ordinary moments, and that ordinary will become holy through attention and care. This is the kind of love that turns daily life into a sanctuary where growth becomes normal. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says your path is being cleared of hidden interference that once tangled your steps. Old voices that tried to speak over your truth are losing volume and authority. What belongs to you is returning with accuracy and clean edges. Your future spouse moves with sincerity that leaves no space for confusion games. Their message is a vow to protect your peace and honor your pace. They do not chase power plays because they value the health of the bond more than the thrill of winning. You will notice consistent effort that arrives even when the spotlight is off. You will notice follow-through that keeps promises intact after the excitement fades. You will notice presence that shows up when you have nothing to prove and everything to become. Write, "I choose steady love," in the comments to claim the maturity you deserve. Let your words be a green light to the future that is already moving toward you. Give your heart permission to believe that sustainability and sweetness can live in the same house. Type Amen to get blessing 888. There is a place you pass often that will suddenly feel charged with memory before it becomes one. When you stand there, a sensation of warmth moves from your shoulders to your hands, as if invisible fingers press a seal into soft wax. This is a preview of a meeting that is already written. Your future spouse is not a storm arriving with chaos and drama. They are a shelter built with patience and timber strong enough to last for seasons. Their message promises rhythm, laughter, and shared responsibility that matures into legacy. Do not mistake familiarity for stagnation because real love grows deep before it grows loud. Do not confuse quiet for absence, because quiet is where meaning takes shape. The right connection learns your patterns and chooses to hold you without rearranging your essence. Your spirit is tuning itself like an instrument in the hands of a careful musician. The melody that follows will sound like home, even if you have never heard it before. This is how destiny feels when it finally speaks in your native tongue. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Your future spouse carries a gentle authority that will make you brave without pushing you into danger. Their guidance feels like a steady hand at the center of your back, encouraging you forward by reminding you that you are not alone. That companionship gives courage room to grow. They will admire your independence and support your purpose, not ask you to abandon yourself. They will not be threatened by your voice or your victories, and they will not withdraw love when you evolve. Their affection will match your growth rather than punish it. The two of you will build a culture of clarity, where honesty is normal and kindness is expected. You will make room for silence without fear and celebration without performance. The relationship will become a studio where your best selves are sculpted with consistency. Write, "I receive this union," in the comments so your intention stands upright like a pillar. Claim the right to be loved in ways that do not fracture your spirit. Claim the right to build a future where peace and passion live as neighbors. Type Amen to get blessing 111. There is an aroma you will notice at unexpected times, like rain, jasmine, coffee, or a clean breeze. When it arrives, your mind will grow still because memory is being sent from a future that already includes your joined names. These are invitations to stay present and keep your heart open. Your future spouse remembers the details that others forget, like the tilt of your smile when you are trying to be brave. They cherish your quirks because they understand that uniqueness is proof of authenticity. They love the way your presence changes a room without a shout. This connection will ask you to be kind to the parts of you that once hid from love. It will invite you to sit with your younger self and offer the words you once needed. You will feel the relief of finally being understood without trading your complexity for acceptance. Archangel Michael says the road behind you taught discernment, and the road ahead rewards it. Your heart knows the difference between fireworks that burn out and a fireplace that warms the house. Choose the warmth that lasts and watch your life glow. Type Amen to get blessing 222. You are entering a hallway of open doors where options once felt scarce. Clarity will arrive in clean pieces, and you will see how every fragment of your journey was saving a seat at the same table. Relief will rise in your chest because the struggle was never for nothing. Your future spouse's message contains practical care that shows up on ordinary days. It sounds like checking the tires before a trip and packing extra water for the journey. It looks like paying attention to what restores you and making room for it without being asked. This love will not make you lose yourself because it was designed to help you find more of yourself. It will not push you into roles you never chose because it respects the contours of your calling. It will weave your strengths together like fibers in a rope, doubling capacity without breaking identity. Comment, aligned love is welcome, to meet this season with open hands and anchored hope. Your words will plant a flag in new territory and mark the ground as safe. Your spirit already recognizes that safety when it begins to relax without permission. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Your future spouse stands on the other side of a final release that clears stale ties. The old attachment that siphoned joy has already lost its grip, and your energy is returning in full color. Your days are about to look bright again because space has been made for what arrives. They bring humor that heals and gentleness that respects quiet. They celebrate the small wins and protect the intimate moments from unnecessary eyes. Their love is strong enough to remain soft, which is the highest form of strength. Together you will create rituals that make normal life feel cared for. Morning light will carry meaning, shared meals will become ceremony, and nights will end with gratitude. You will touch the holy in daily rhythms and find yourselves grateful for ordinary blessings. Archangel Michael says the signature of this union is peace followed by purpose, never purpose that sacrifices peace. That is how you will know you are safe to proceed and safe to rest. Your yes will not drain you because alignment multiplies energy. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Your future spouse writes this message across your timeline with actions that continue speaking. You will see them protect your name when you are not in the room. You will see them lift heavy things without asking for applause. They will show you that romance can be consistent and adventure can be stable. You will travel through seasons with a shared compass, honoring seasons of harvest and seasons of rebuilding. You will learn how to pace each other so that neither heart runs alone. This is a union of clarity, not confusion, so your body will feel safe enough to grow again. Dreams you set aside will find space on the calendar. Ideas you buried will rise with fresh breath and practical support. Write, "My heart is ready," in the comments and let the words become a doorway. Walk through without fear because your steps are ordered. Walk forward because the message has reached you right on time. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. You are going to receive confirmation through a name that repeats in unexpected places. It may appear in conversation, on a page, or on a screen when your mind is resting. When it appears, your inner world will grow warm because recognition is arriving. You will also feel a light tap of presence at a specific hour that keeps circling back. Your attention will be drawn to that time as if a bell rings softly in the background. This is how destiny keeps rhythm until two lives move in the same tempo. Your future spouse honors your past without trying to rewrite it. They treat your history with respect and your future with responsibility. They see your scars as evidence of healing, not disqualification. You will no longer carry the heavy habit of over-explaining yourself to be chosen. You will speak plainly and be heard fully. You will be loved without negotiation and cherished without performance. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. A message of unity is moving through your life like clear water washing over stone. It is wearing down the last rough edges left by disappointment. It is leaving the surface smooth enough for new footsteps to cross without injury. Your future spouse is being guided by the same quiet signals that are guiding you. Two separate compasses are pointing to one destination. The path is honest and the signs are generous. Together you will protect each other's peace and amplify each other's purpose. You will respect silence when it is needed and joy when it is given. You will keep watch over each other's hearts as if guarding a shared flame. Comment, "I protect my peace," to seal your standards with calm authority. Claim the right to calm mornings, clear evenings, and conversations that hold space. Claim the right to be partnered by choice, not fear. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Your home will begin to feel different even before this person enters it. You will open a window and the breeze will carry a feeling of welcome. The air will feel new because life is making room for life. Your future spouse will admire your ability to rebuild and your commitment to truth. They will keep faith with daily actions that add up to trust. They will treat your time like treasure and your boundaries like sacred lines. You will build a language that belongs to both of you, made of inside jokes, gentle cues, and shared signals. You will share glances that say paragraphs without sound. You will grow fluent in each other's care. Archangel Michael says the last detour has ended and the main road is clear. Move forward with a rested heart and a focused mind. The next chapters are written in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. Your future spouse is not arriving to fix you because you were never broken. They arrive to join you because partnership multiplies what is already healthy. Your wholeness becomes a gift to them and their wholeness becomes a gift to you. There will be a moment when your hands touch and the world steadies. Time will not rush because peace is never in a hurry. You will feel the certainty that comes when truth finally has a body. This relationship will be the safe harbor that allows your calling to travel further. Your creativity will widen, your courage will deepen, and your joy will last longer. Your schedule will make room for rest because rest is an assignment, not an afterthought. Write, "I welcome lasting love," in the comments and let the echo carry forward. Align your actions with your words and your days with your desire. Stay faithful to the standard you set. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. Your future spouse's message ends with a promise and begins with a practice. The promise is loyalty and the practice is daily kindness. The two together build a life that does not collapse under weather. You will build systems that support your peace, like calendars that respect recovery and plans that honor spontaneity. You will celebrate milestones with gratitude and carry each other through valleys with gentleness. You will remember that the ordinary is holy when handled with love. Your connection will make you both better friends, better workers, better dreamers. It will not trap your individuality because it was designed to free your potential. It will strengthen your voice and soften your edges at the same time. Comment, "I choose clarity," to mark this chapter with intentional vision. Keep your posture humble and your standards high. Keep your heart open and your discernment sharp. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. Your story does not need to compete with anyone else's timeline. It only needs to unfold on schedule and deliver the meaning it was designed to carry. You are arriving right on time for your own life. Your future spouse is writing the last lines of a chapter that ends with preparation. They are closing old loops with respect and entering this doorway with clear hands. When they stand before you, their eyes will speak peace before their mouth forms words. Two lives will meet without noise and grow without spectacle. You will be grateful for how simple it feels and how sacred it becomes. You will be thankful that it took time because time has a way of purifying intention. Write, "Peace is my portion," in the comments to ground this message. Breathe in quietly and feel your spirit steady. Let every line here become a lamp for your next steps. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. Your future spouse sends one final promise that carries weight without strain. They will choose you in private and honor you in public. They will build with you when the cameras are off and laugh with you when the day is done. Your heart will finally exhale and your mind will finally rest. Your house will sound like gentle music and your dreams will sound like home. Your future will stand up straight and greet you like a friend. Stand ready to receive what has already been written with your name on it. Stand ready to give what your healed heart has prepared for years. Stand ready because alignment does not shout, it simply arrives. Write, "I am ready," in the comments so your agreement is loud enough for heaven and quiet enough for peace. Keep your steps clean and your eyes forward. Your message has been delivered and your future spouse is closer than the nearest breath.